This is the Unit 7 homework for targets 3 and 4 out of the book, page 25, number 37. The figure shows the position of 3 players during part of a water polo match. Player A throws the ball to player B, who then throws the ball to player C. How far did player A throw the ball and player B throw the ball? So player A threw it to player B threw it to player C. Part B says how far would player A have to throw the ball if they threw it directly to player C. So I'm going to use right triangles and Pythagorean theorem instead of the distance formula. You can do the distance formula, it doesn't really matter. So from player A to player B, I have to be careful with my units. I'm going from 8 on the x to 18 on the x, so I went over 10 units. And I'm going from 4 on the y to 7 on the y, so up 3 units. So the Pythagorean theorem tells me that 3 squared plus 10 squared is going to equal that AB length squared. So 9 plus 100 equals that AB squared. So AB is going to equal the square root of 109. That's the exact value. The square root of 109 has an approximate value. It's approximately 10.44. And we're in meters, 10.44 meters approximately. I'm going to draw a triangle to go from player B to player C. If I look at the x's again, I'm going from 18 to 24, so that's a unit 6 units, 6 meters. For the y values, I'm going from 7 to 14, so that's 7 meters. So 6 squared plus 7 squared is going to equal BC squared. It's 36 plus 49. It's equal to BC squared. 36 plus 49 is equal to 85. So BC is equal to the square root of 85. That doesn't simplify, but it's approximately 9.22. So player A threw the ball 10.44 meters or 10.4 meters. Player B threw the ball 9.2 meters. And then if I wanted to know the overall, how far did they go from player A to player C if they would have thrown it directly. Still going to use Pythagorean theorem to go from player A to player C. I went from 8 on my x to 24 on my x. So that's 16 meters horizontally on this graph. And then from the y value of 4 to the y value of 14 is 10 meters vertically. So Pythagorean theorem with 10 and 16. 10 squared plus 16 squared equals AC squared from A to C. So that's 100 plus 256 equals AC squared. So AC equals the square root of 356, which we could probably reduce. But since everything else is in terms of decimals, we can use decimals here. It reduces to 2 root 89. So you can find that by doing 356 divided by 2, 356 divided by 4. And that's approximately 18.87 meters.